Hey, I'm a student tutor, and today I'm going to teach you how to combine like terms. Okay, so let's say we're starting off with this problem here. What I like to do first is either use different colors or different shapes to show me which like terms I have. So I'm going to put all my x's, I'm going to highlight them in red, and you got to make sure you keep the sign with it. So I'm going to keep the plus with the 6x and the negative with the x. Then I'm going to take blue and do all my y's, and then I'm going to take green and do all the other ones. So now what I like to do, I like to use the commutative property and put them all next to each other. So I'm going to take the 6x and the negative x and put them next to each other. Then I'm going to take the y and the 3y and put them next to each other. And then I'm going to take the plus 2. Again, remember that you keep the signs, otherwise you won't get the correct answer. So we have our x's, our y's, and then the 2. So now you just do simple addition and subtraction. So 6x minus 1x would just be 5x. Then 1y plus 3y would be 4y. And then we just keep the 2. So that's a very basic combining like terms problem. Okay, now we're going to try a more complicated one. So again, I have this problem. I'm going to start by color coding, or either using shapes if you don't have colors, the different like terms. So we have 4x squared and 6x squared. Now I'm going to put these in red. And again, I'm keeping the plus and the plus with them. Now, this is important to know that 4x and 4x squared are not the same thing. If the x doesn't have an x squared and one has an x squared, you can't combine them. So we're going to put the 4x and the minus 2x in a different color, and then we're just going to put the 3 in green. Alright, so again, I'm going to use my commutative property and make this 4x squared. Bring down the 6x, bring the 6x next to it rather, plus 6x squared, plus 4x, minus 2x, plus 3. Now this is where it's important to remember the sign, because here, if you don't bring down that minus with the 2x, then you're going to mess up and it's going to cause problems in the long run. So we have our x squareds, we have our x's, and we have our 3. Okay, so now you just add and subtract them just like we did before. So 4x squared plus 6x squared would just be 10x squared, plus 4x minus 2x, so that's why that negative 2 comes in handy. So that would be just plus 2x, and then we have 3, plus 3. So the key things to remember when combining like terms is just organize everything, use a commutative property to help show you where they're supposed to be, and then just do simple addition and subtraction. Alright, thanks for listening, and this was combining like terms.